Welcome everyone to the Arab 303 Arabic dialects of uh, crucial sheikdoms. In today's course, we are going to focus on sound change, which is a very common phenomena in the Gulf Arabic. And this the sound change I am talking about is from Jeem to Ya. So we'll see that these type of sound changes are common to almost all colloquial Arabic dialects, but today we are going to particularly focus on the dialect of the Gulf states such as Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, and I will give you some examples from UAE as well. So let's start. The the Jeem is a voiced alveolar affricate like the English word J. So it's in Arabic it's Jeem or Ja, and Ya is a voice platal fractal like the English yes. So this variation, this sound change from Jeem to Ya can occur in contiguity with the both back and front vowel. So let's see. We'll discuss some examples. Then I will give you specific examples of different Gulf countries. So the standard word is jeep to bring, and so the jeep in this jeep becomes ya. So jeep translates to yeep. Yeebly, bring me something like Yibli al Gahwa. Jibli al Gahwa would be the standard, and then Yibli al Gahwa means that the same thing, but the sound change from Jim to Ya, and this becomes Yi. Jip, perfect past tense of the same, and this is the previous one was the imperative. Now here it's in the it's the first pronoun of the jeep, so it's become jeeped, and the here the normal pronunciation would be jeeped, but with the sound change in the Gulf Arabic from Jeem to Ya, it will become yipt. Yipt. I brought. Nasij. So here, these are the front node. The G is appearing after the Ya here. So this will become a Nasi. So it's woven fabric. So Nasij will become Nasi. Lanterns. Siri with Jeem being pronounced as Ya because this appearing at the end. So this Ya will be amalgamated in that case. So the pronunciation would be Siri. So it's a very small sound at the end, which will indicate that it's replacement of the Jeem or G from the to the Ya. And the Jeet, I came. So here you will see that the previous change was from J to I. The Ya was being changed J to I, and now it's being changed from J to E, Jeem to E. Like the kasra sound over here. So Jeet will become Yeet. I came. Ja. No, it's the Dama over here. So that become Ya, Ja. So he came. Jump will become Yum. Besides, you will hear this word a lot in the Gulf Arabic, where it means the beside. Next word we are looking at Siraj. So this is the singular of the lanterns. So Siraj will become Sare. So Sarah A or Sarai or Sare. So basically, it depends if this vowel here is prolonged or not, but in short, this will become Saray. Um, uh, the Daraj are it's for the ladder, and it will become Dare. The so Jeem, this J at the end sound will become the Dara, not Dare. So the next to the U, from the sound change from J to U. Um, for the shark, the word is Jarjur, but it will become Yaryur. Yaryur. So the big, because there are two occurrences of J or the Jim in the Jarjur, so this will become Yaryur. Baluj, can sugar. So this with the J sound change from from the standard to the Gulf Arabic, this will become the cane sugar, Balu. Joan, because J is appearing in the frontal position over here, so it's for the hungry. So it will become Yuan or Yuan. Basically, both pronunciations are correct, and that means hungry. So Jau, it's sound change to the O, because they are in the vowels are at the end over here. So they came, Jawu will become you in the Gulf Arabic. So these are some of the examples. Here we see it E, I, E, G, Jeet, A, or the A from Jim, so Ja or Jum, and then U form from J to U, so Jajur, Balu, Juan, and then the double O here is Jau becomes U. So let's look at more examples. Ja, we already discussed, to come. Then there is the jild for the leather or the skin. So this will become jild, will become ild. Again to the I sound over here. First was the A, now the I sound. Jadid for new. So Jadid will become Yadid. So plain Ya sound, or Adid, or Jadid will turn into Adid. And now Joan, hungry, Yuan, or then Jaridi, or Jarizi, if we give it a correct pronunciation of Z. So this will become Yaridi, Arat. Jurf, the bank of a river, will become Yurf. Again, J changes to Y over here. Jurs, a bell. Um, um, so the like a church bell. So this will become Yurs or Yarusa. So plural will become Yarusa. Gerb is a skin disease or pimple. So this will become Yerb, Jalal. Pack saddle will become Ilal. Again, I sound here. Jud, a water skin, will become Yud with this sound change from J to Y. Again, these are some of the very common examples that you will hear in the Gulf Arabic, and you need to be aware of these, because if you might be expecting to hear, once interacting with the Gulf Arabic speaker, and then if you are aware of the sound change, it's easier to recognize the word itself and the corresponding meaning of the word. This is not the only example of the sound change in the Gulf Arabic. There are very other common examples which we will discuss in the next lesson. For example, Q or the cough would be changed to the hard G sound, like goat, ga or gaf sound. For example, hak will become hug, or the kul will become gul. So kaf, with the kaf or Q to the hard G sound, and sometimes the same kaf will become J. In Kuwaiti Arabic, most of the time you will hear the sound change of the kaf or the Q sound to the J or Jeem sound that we are discussing today. But we will see more examples of those sound changes in the next lesson. So let's continue looking at the more example. Jabe is pocket, so Jabe will become Jabe or Ebe. Hajas is the one who separates disputants. Like if people are quarreling, they are fighting, they are disputing over something, so the person who will be the mediator between them will be called Hajes. So with this sound change from J to Ya, it will become Hais or Hawais. Rajal or Rajal for the foot or leg here. So this will become rail, a rail, so with a little bit of prolongation of the I. So rail. Rajal will become Riyal with the J sound. This is a very common word. So in the Gulf Arabic, Rajal Rajal. This will become Rail Real. Uh, Rijaf is to tremble, and here it will become Riaf. Roe is for the roach, a wave in the water like a moj. So it's a roach, and the with the sound change of this, so roach will become roe. Siraj Siraj lamp will become Sureh or Suriyat. Basically, it's for the so the urge to go lame, araja. So this will become ara. Iwaj, the crooked one, away. Finjan. Finjan is a very common word for the cup. Finjan. So finyan. J with the J sound to your Y. Finyan. Fajr. The Fajr prayer, like the Fajr prayer, the morning prayer that's offered before the dawn. So break of the day or dawn will become fire. Wajid, much. So like the other dialects, it's the word gavi. So wajid is much. Wajid. Wajid, J sound in the wajid will become wajid in the Gulf Arabic. So let's look at the specific examples now in different Gulf countries. First, we will start from the Kuwait or the Kuwaiti Arabic. Jeep, Jeep, Jibli Gahwa, Gahwa, Jibli Gahwa, Ibt, Jibt. I brought Jibt in place of Egypt. Nasij, Nasi. So J is all the woven fabric. So this will be completely Sari or Siri, Siraj, the plural of Siraj. I came, Jeet, Jeet, Jamia, Yamia. Then Jarad, Locos, this will become Yarad. Again, these are the specific words in which you will notice in the dialect of Kuwait. Some more example: Siraj, Sare, Darj, Dare, Hajar, Hayar. Hajar is driver's weight or stones. Most commonly in the standard Arabic at the MSA, Hajar is for the stone. So higher tag, Josh, it's mostly used in the fishing domain or the pearling domain. So you will hear this word Yosh. Jajur, shark for Yayur. Baluch, can sugar, Baluch. Juan, Yuan. Jau, Yao, they came. So we discussed these examples previously as well. So let's look at now the dialect of Bahrain. So the word for you came, it's the Jina, it's a verb. The Tajina, that Taji is the first noun for the us, so you came to us. Tajina will become Tayina. The Jidri, smallpox will become Yidri, Yidri. Jahal, Jahal, children, Yahal, Yaha, Yah, Ihal, Ihal. It's basically both. So if it's the first singular Yahal or the plural Jihal, so it will become Ihal. Jabu, they brought the third plural form of the word in the perfect, the past. So they brought Yabu. Yabu, they brought. Ja came first form in perfect tense, Ja, Ya. So we cannot. So it's from the urges, nuds that we are unable to is. So basically, Jeem will become Y over here. And then next is the Ajal, well, then Ayal. So this will become the Ayal sound over here. They came June, Yoon, or Eon, or simply Yoon. A Jews, old woman, will become a use. So a use. The so J will be changed to U over here. U sound. So these which are specifically highlighted indicates that which direction it will go. As in the previous slide, I gave you some examples. It could be A, I, E, or O, or U. Vowel. So depending on the original vowels in the original where there is the Jeem sound intact, it could go in any direction depending on the original vowels in case of the new word or the change sound. So let's look at the more examples in the dialect of Bahrain. Mijdaf, or so this will become Mijdaf or Midzaf. So this will become Middaf. Rijal, foot, real, mustajal or mistajal, so hastening, so the mista'il, mistajil, mista'il. So the A is it's going on the side of the I over here. So waja we or watch we. This is a bit peculiar in a sense that this is hard to you have to pay special focus to ID this word. Allah yazik khair, so Allah yazik khair, that may God bless you, and Allah yazik khair, or khair or khair. So khair is will be the original, but the if you talk about in the dialect, this will be khair. Allah yazik khair. This is a general salutations or expression of the thankfulness, gratitude. So in those cases, it's generally you will hear that. There are many other which we'll discuss in a separate lesson. Jibun, they bring. So Jibun, so it's imperfect. Third person plural. So this will become Ibon or Ibon. Ibon. No, sometimes why Ibon or Ibon. Ibon. It depends. It's very subtle sound, so you have to pay very careful attention to distinguish this, that whether it's E or E, but it's then included in the. And that's the point. If the speaker is a good one, educated, then you will clearly hear this. Ibon. Okay, so real for the husband. Now let's look at some specific examples which we will hear in the Doha, in the capital city of Qatar. Ajilin, Aileen. So basically, Aileen. That the hastening in a hurry, Ajil. So it's from Rijal, Rial. We already discussed this. Wayad for Wajid. Much. Uh, Birich. will become biri. They drag, they pull. Jurun, so will become urun, urun. So the J sound will be, and it's double R over here. Urun, reef, jasra or jisra. This will become yisra or isra, isra or yisra. So it depends on. It varies between different tribes in the Qatar. Mostly you will hear the sound isra. They drag, they pull, yajirun, yurun. Again, Jisra, reef will become the Yisra or the Isra sound over here. Some more examples from the Kharaj, Khari or Kharu, in the shape Ajaj or Iyaj, Ijaj, the dust raised by a moving object, and it will also become, you will hear this Ajaj. Okay, some more examples in the UAE from the cities of the Dubai and Sharjah. So anchor, the Anjar, Anyar, Anyar. Falaj, underground water course, Faleh, Jaush, to tag, Yaush, Veh, Wajh, and then Brahmi, Finjan, Finyan, Hayaj, Hajaj, eyebrows, Kharij, Khari, outside, Barra. Masjid. This is very important. Sometimes you will hear it's masjid is a very standard pronunciation from the believed to be from the Sin, Jeem, Dal, Sajadat, so masjid. So this is the participle from the Sajad. So mosque. But then if you Jeem or the in masjid is changed, so this will become masjid, masjid. Which is very strange to hear. And the first, because it's a very very common word. Masjid, because Muslim prayers 5 times a day, so masjid. Tija, tari, ah. So two sounds over here. So tari, tija. So Jeem, you return. Ija, tija, I, tari. Very common word, very common verb in the UAE. So you will hear tari. Tarun. So Tarjaun, Yarun, they are going. Tarjaun, you are going. You are sorry. Tarjaun, they are turning. Tarjaun, you are returning, and so on in the other conjugation. So basically, the word could be conjugated in the verb could be conjugated over here. So that's why you hear this sound. Sistron, Jabia, Yabia. So Jabia will become the Najih. Najih, doing well, progressing. So Najah from the word success. Najat. So this is Niya. Niya. Niya is another word where it's mean intention. So Niya. Najih. So again, this could be combined with that one. So Abu Dhabi or Abu Dhabi, some more examples from the another UAE city. So Majhud, Mehud, Il, the word for sick, and then there is elongated Majroor, the word Jarra, Yajri, so Majroor, Mayrur. It's a sound over here, or simple Mayrur. Jalf, peel, to peel, Yalf, Yallaf, Jallaf, Yallaf. Idad, for Jidad, that means cut dates. Idad, Idad. If you prolong it a little bit, so that's a very common word as well, because there are palm gardens, date gardens over there. So in the harvesting season, you will hear this word more often. Hafra, Jafra, hole. So the Ifra, Jinnah, wing, again is from the standard Arab. Ina, Arena, Jars, is the word for the X, a special type of X. So is that you will hear most of the time. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you very much. These are very some of the common words that are in which the sound change occurred from Jeem to Ya. Different we discuss in today's lecture. We discuss different variations, how the sound change happen, what are the common examples, and we also discuss examples of the different Gulf cities: Kuwait, Qatar, UAE, and Bahrain. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next lesson.